The title on this, who says 4S 18650 cannot be used on solar? Right now, the voltage, 15.68. It is possible to charge them, but they have to be isolated. I have this board set up. Right now this one's bridged in with the others through here. This is a charge cable, and of course that one back there, charge cable's right there. The regulator's here. And this one's the third one I made, and I actually put a little heat sink on it. What I'm doing is a 2-pin 20 amp schottky with the 12 volt constant voltage at 12.9 volts, and it's working just fine. Underneath the board I've got the BMS. See the other circuit board sitting out? So what you need to do, if you want to do this, hook up the BMS like normal, and then take your wires, jump them in at the top just like this, and then do a plug. If you want to do a plug, that's fine, up to you, it's your stuff. But voltage goes in, runs into here, so I've got double plugs here, and of course this is the one I charge with. They're all combined, all of them, and plug in here, so I can charge at 16.8 volts and have just about whatever voltage I want. And to show you 12.9, come on, focus, there you go, 12.9 volts. Now I had a review on this Edacoa inverter, and the only thing I've got to say about it bad is that it has a nasty 20 AC volts on the positive and ground. It's not isolated. That can actually wreak havoc on your electronics. So far I've been okay. I have seen some issues, and sometimes I have to turn the inverter off to cleanly charge the batteries. But as far as solar part of it goes, no problem. But if you have to use an external power source on a low sun day to get the batteries charged, it'd be a good idea to turn the inverter off while you're doing that, because the AC voltage feeds back into your charger and causes just all kinds of weird stuff going on. And I've even seen it. This board, I've literally had some caps blow out because of the AC voltage going back. Replaced the caps, the board worked out fine after that, and never happened again. But yeah, I think they're using some subpar caps, cheap, premium price, cheap parts, biggest profit. They don't give a shit about the customer. They just want it to work. But in this case, over the last 3 weeks, I've had 6 of these. That's the first good one. Right. Will not charge over 7 amp. So if you buy these, just make sure to test them. And I mean full test them. But anyway, yeah. 18650 4S. Charged to 16.8. Discharge down to 12 volts are pretty much done. That's safe to say. I mean, that's 3 volts per cell, but they will drop down to like 2.8. The BMS actually controls that. But you know, I've had good luck with this. These batteries have been going for the last, I want to say 5 months or so. And they're fine. I am using the 650s. The overcharge incident, I had to tear all my batteries down, find the good ones, and test them. I've lost a crap ton of capacity. I did have 9 of these packs. I start up here and they go all the way to the back. I had 9 of these. So this is what I'm down to. Yeah, lost a lot. I do have another 80 of the 18650 pink cells. I'm gonna be building that, but I need to get a charging source that's stable. These work great when they work. That's the problem, finding a good one. But now that I've got that, I really need 2. I'd prefer to have 3. 40 amp on the 40 amp total, and then 1 backup. But anyway, so as I was saying, who says you cannot use 18650 4S for a 12 volt system? It's doable. Take the challenge, work it out, and you'll get it. And keep in mind, for your overall setup, the current draw is the sum of. So I've got 1 10 amp, 2 20 amp, 3 30 amp. That's the best I can do with these 3 packs. The 4th pack is actually tied in for the sum of capacity on the main branch. I don't have it regulated yet. I want to wait until I get my other battery pack built, and then I'll add 2 more regulators, so that'll give me 1 2 3 4 5 50 amp. Not a lot of current, especially when you go to high drain items, but it does work. And you can always, for high drain items, you can always work out something else. That's why I wanted to try and save all these 650s, because there's a lot of, they can handle power, surges, whatever. They work best at low and slow, but they can definitely handle the surge. Anyway, anybody that's looking for 18650s to work with 12 volt, best way to do it, get this regulator, set the positive lead output on a 2-pin Schottky. Bear in mind, this will get hot. It will have to be heat sinked. Absolutely. No exceptions. And then set your voltage. You've got from 16.8 volts on down to whatever you want to set it to. I think the lowest this regulator will go is like 3 volts, but it is constant voltage. It's not constant voltage, constant current. 12.9 volts usually works out pretty good, because you'll have from 16.8 volts down to 12.9, and then there's a voltage loss of like anywhere from a half a volt to 1 volt on the when the batteries actually reach at 12.9 voltage. So you end up getting at 12.9 point, you end up getting like 12.2, and then sink down from there. I've never discharged these batteries down dead. The lowest I've seen the voltage drop down to them on is like 2.9 volts with this setup like it is. I may end up just trashing these and go with this. So have a good one, YouTube. Catch you later.